Okay, so let's get cracking with the brand new tailor-made P790 irons. Today you're going to get an insight from a pro's point of view and a mid-handicapper. Brett, how are you doing?
I'm alright, you?
I'm very well, thank you. So we're in Portugal. We are at the beautiful Millennium course on the Algarve, and today we're going to have a bit of a match using the new P790 irons. I'll let you tee off first.
Honour.
We're basically, I can't believe I'm saying this in Portugal, but we're basically going to play till it rains.
It's only just dried up, to be fair.
It has. So we have been on the range already, guys, looking at these golf clubs. Let's quickly have a sneak peek at what Brett's first impressions were as a mid-handicap golfer. Then we're going to get to battle because loser buys dinner. And it's expensive around here.
Steak.
Yeah.
Salt Bay.
So Brett, we're just going to get your first thoughts on these tailor-made P790s. I've already hit some on the range and I used them the other day in our charity day we're out here to play in. Before we have our match, let's just see what your thoughts are on them, because obviously they're a spectacular looking iron, quite similar to what you use in the PXG Black Ops, but not quite as big or forgiving.
No. Yep. It'd be interesting. They do look the part, don't they?
They do look fantastic.
Do
I think what TaylorMade have done in not ruining them is outstanding. You all right getting that on?
There we go. Look at that. Are you trusting me with these today?
I'm going to have to.
You are.
We need the content, mate, unfortunately.
Long
story short, guys, I've had an absolute nightmare this week out here. Laptop's broke, we've lost loads of footage, we've lost everything.
We just had a bad week, haven't we?
We've just had a, but we're going to...
And it's cold. I've got a snood on in Portugal.
Unbelievable. But guys, huge thanks to the guys at Millennium for getting us out here in Villamore. A fantastic setup and a lovely range actually as well. So I've clipped some. I think one of the strong points about these clubs is how they feel. They feel and sound fantastic. So let's get a couple of first impressions and then I'll go and put you to the sword out on the course with them.
To the sword? If you play like Monday, I'll be all right. I'm interested for the feel of them because the sound that I had outside of me while you've been hitting them has been phenomenal.
What's your thoughts kind of down at the ball?
Absolutely love the look of them.
I think they've really, really done well with that top line and leading edge, haven't they? I don't think they've missed that at all.
No, it's lovely that. Lovely. Let's have a little look. Oh,
lovely.
Delightful. Can I tell you that treat distance from my aim point?
Yeah, you did. You told me off camera, to be fair, so I do believe you. That's another lovely one. That's that other tree, isn't it? Yeah.
So soft, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like butter.
The one thing that I would say is that you don't really get a lot of feedback with them. Like, you can mishit them and it feels like you've hit it good, but you're unsure as to really where you've struck it from, which could be a problem if potentially you're a...
The first one, I think you can see remnants at the first one actually. Quite low, and I actually felt like I middled it.
Yeah. But that's what you want, I suppose, isn't it? Because otherwise you'd be going for the 770s.
Yeah. Oh, that was a little bit heavy.
Still going to go the distance, though.
Still, again, that feel of just no response.
One of the big factors is going to be price, and we'll talk about that out on the golf course a little bit more, because obviously there are a lot of brands out there at the moment, potentially direct to consumer, where you can save a bit more money as well. So it'll be interesting to see what we think about that. That's lovely. I think they're potentially a really nice middle ground for a forgiving set of irons.
Yeah.
Should we go slightly longer?
Yeah, let's have a little look. See if we get something.
They do look absolutely fantastic, and it could have been so easy for TaylorMade to ruin these and try and make them into something they didn't necessarily need to.
No, it doesn't need anything else, does it?
No. Through slot speed pocket, speed foam.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Is that a skinny one?
Yeah, a little bit skinny.
Still sounded great though.
Again, you can just see I've just caught it. Yeah,
just a little bit low.
It still was up there though.
Yeah, absolutely. How are you fancying your chances in an iron-only match?
Last time we did this, I actually beat you.
I know, this is why
You're a bit worried, aren't you?
Very.
Yeah, I'm confident then, let's say that.
Oh, wow. Guys, we're going to stop beating around the bush and we're going to get out there on the golf course, because that's a remarkable warm-up session, really, isn't it?
It is for me.
Are you excited about that?
Very excited.
Right, let's get out there.
Let's go. Every time you win a hole, just to let it remind you.
Are you planning on winning a hole?
No.
Great strike. Fading a bit to the right. It's fine. So one of the big things I do like about these brand new P790 irons are that TaylorMade haven't ruined the look of them. Look absolutely fantastic, but also you're going to get an air of versatility as well as that forgiveness. So that's hopefully what I'm going to put to test today.
The air of versatility.
You like that?
I loved it. It's like me, that. I'm an air of versatility.
Something like that.
You are?
Something like that. Right, I'm going to try and play a bit lower than what you did. We are into the wind. That felt absolutely incredible. And that's position A, by the way.
Uh-oh.
I can't believe what TaylorMade have done with these to make them this good looking, but also this versatile. Now, I must admit, there are irons that I really wouldn't want to do this kind of challenge with. We're off the blue tees here, so not the very forward tees, but we have moved forward. So obviously the longest club we're going to use off the tee is 4-iron. But I think these are long enough off the tee. Like the 4-iron for me is going to travel around kind of 220 yards with a good one like that. So I think it's plenty of power and plenty of club to get you off there. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
There's a creek down here, look. I don't see this.
Brett.
This wasn't on the map, was it?
No. Oh, it's there. It's covered the creek. I've got to jump.
Oh, I don't know how you're going to get there, to be honest. New shoes, this is going to be absolutely amazing.
It's not my ball.
Got it. It wasn't actually that bad.
No, I've got away with one.
Must have hit this tree here.
144.8. Ooh, actually.
You have to be a bit lower. No, I think you're all right. I think you could hit 9, you know.
Yeah, I'm at 9.
One of the things where TaylorMade have really improved over the years with the P790, because I think this is one of the best golf clubs ever designed, but you don't get the flyer as often anymore, which you'd be really worried about from this kind of lie.
All mind games a lot of the time as well, isn't it?
No?
No? That's heavy.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's out though.
Tough one out of that lie. You've got
Yeah.
to blame the tee shot really more than...
Tee shot was terrible.
I must admit, I'm absolutely buzzing with that tee shot. I did just want to kind of peel it round those bunkers. We've got it wonderfully well. What do we have? 116. I'm going to try and play, usually I'd play probably a gap wedge, but I'm going to try and just knock down the low pitching wedge and see just how good potentially TaylorMade have got this. We're into the wind, aren't we?
We are. How good the versatility is.
Well, I've hit that really bad, so I'll be interested if that's up.
Yeah, he's got there.
See how much that spun
Yeah,
back?
got really good.
Mine spun back all the way off, I think. I can't quite believe it. You got a little pitching wedge as well?
Yeah, which is not my forte, as we all know.
Well, the rain's already here, so we're just going to try and hope for the best, really. Go on,
Scrabble.
run.
Oh, it stopped.
Best strike there. Still you, mate.
I'm dead sheeping.
Putting from here, yeah?
Yes, almost certainly.
Oh, this looks good. This looks really good.
Simmer. Oh, I'll take that,
Well done.
James.
Anybody else, I'd have given them that.
Again.
Is that 5?
That's a 5.
So I played mine like a half shot, knowing it'd be too much of the full one. I can't believe it's kind of pitched the green because it was almost an unmentionable.
Is that given, by the way?
I'll give you that. That's 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Any shots here?
We've not checked that, have we? We're very good at doing that. Uh-oh. Should we just check the shot situation? No shots. Pick it up. We'll take a half on the first.
Fives.
Oh.
Right, first hole halved in bogeys. I can't really blame the irons there, to be honest. That was just me with a terrible first putt that took a rather big bobble off the fringe. What do we have here?
It's a par 4, actually.
Is this a par 4?
It says 339 metres.
So that's 430 yards, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
it's about right, isn't it?
It's all of this, and then probably all of that, and then probably, potentially even another one of them.
It's definitely 3 to the green.
Yeah. But I do like doing tests like this when it comes to irons, especially with someone of so obviously two kind of different kind of standards. Is that fair to say?
Very much so.
I didn't know if that was me being a bit...
Very much so.
Because these are an iron that literally TaylorMade, when they first released the P790, never thought they'd have the lower handicaps in them, and they do, to be honest. And obviously having the P770, you could split the set as well. So just the same tee shot, I think, and then hope for a better result. Any shots?
No shots.
At that bunker with a bit of draw. It really does make you wonder why on earth anyone would have anything else in the bag. You know, like forgiveness-wise and feel-wise.
You've hit them lovely.
And looks-wise.
They look incredible. They're nearly as good looking as you.
Oh, thanks, mate.
A thin one, but that just shows again that forgiveness.
I'd be interested to see how far behind mine that is.
That really come out of bottom groove, that. But
yeah, because I'd say if we both hit good ones, we'd be about equal.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be interesting to see the forgiveness there. And for me, one thing that they've done really well on this model is that kind of top line and offset's really, really nice. It's like just where you would want it for an iron of this style. So I think, again, just huge props to the guys, really. We will get on to some negatives.
Should we talk about weather?
This is unbelievable. You can't see much, but there's really not a lot in those all.
That's mental. You'll see it now.
More than 5.
All right, 10. Isn't there?
Yeah.
177.
So they're big hits then, really, because
Yeah,
we were thinking we're not going to get there.
Yeah, you're getting there in 2, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, you're hoping to get there in 2.
Thinking 7 or 6.
6.
Because of the wind.
Yeah.
It's a great strike, but it's left.
Oh no.
It's a shame because the strike was really good.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much saving that though.
No.
I'm going to go 6. I'm just going to. Oh no, I'm going to have like 160 odd, aren't I?
Yeah, yeah. You're a 7. That's dead, that.
Yeah, it is. Right. Test that versatility again. Little chippy one down.
I would say looking for a low one.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that.
It sounded incredible.
That is such a good golf shot. That's a
yeah.
golf shot you couldn't play with the initial P790s.
No, that was really good.
I don't know how we've found that, because I thought it was on that road.
Am I allowed to use
But I'm over the moon with my shot over there. Are you allowed to what, sorry?
use any other wedge than the pitching wedge that we've got?
Yeah, it's only fair.
I'm going to say it's not really.
I'll let you, mate.
You feel like you've won the hole, don't you?
No.
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 I do, and do you know why?
Why?
I've got a wedge in my hand.
No comment.
Yep, there you go.
But it's not a wedge test, is it?
It's not.
It's not a wedge test.
It's not, no.
Bunker next to. Brett. Oh, Brett. Not in the bunker.
What am I doing there?
That was miles better. Great shot.
I just had 30 seconds with myself then.
Yeah, I think you needed it.
Yeah.
Would you like to film me from up here in the trees because
Yeah.
of the rain?
Yeah.
Also, though, you can just make out the pitch mark where that's pitched, and that, with those irons, is ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Because obviously, yeah, the greens are receptive, but
Yeah, it's awesome.
are we saying I've got 2 putts for the hole?
Yeah, 2 for the hole and we'll stay dry in here. That's good. 1 up.
Peppercorn sauce?
Not a blue cheese?
No.
No?
Maybe Diane sauce.
Bit of Diane. Diane or Diana?
Diane.
Diane. Never had Diane sauce.
Okay, that is 1 up. 1 up, mate.
1 up.
Yeah. Can you believe how well that iron stopped on that green, to be fair?
Yeah, it were
Absolutely
incredible.
fantastic.
What have you got there for?
I've got 4 iron here, so we're now on the first hole because, yeah, the weather almost scuppered us, didn't it?
It did.
And now it's busy on the way back, but
Yeah. We're going to try and use this dry window now, aren't we?
we are. We're going to go for it. Negatives about these golf clubs, because not everything can be a positive in life. I suppose, really, we've got to talk about the price at some point,
Yeah.
because we're talking over £1,000 for a full
Really?
set, which is a lot of money,
It is
isn't
a
it?
lot of money, yeah.
Especially when we start talking about the likes of Tacoma and companies like that. So
Do you get that forgiveness for that kind of money?
I think you potentially do. From what I've tried in my lifetime, you're trying to get a wet tee out your pocket.
So you think you don't need to spend that much money for a forgiving club?
I don't think it, I know it.
You know it?
I think it's like buying Mercedes and buying a Peugeot.
Right.
Is there a massive difference? You would say so with the badge and with everything else,
Yeah.
but it gets you there, doesn't it? Right, dogleg right.
Oh, beautiful.
And that was really heely.
Really? Really?
You wouldn't tell, would you?
No, you wouldn't know.
I was a bit worried I'd...
That were really good, that. I thought that were like middle, there's a sound as well. It sounded so really good still.
Like bang in the middle of the fairway, mate.
It is. And being 1 up, kind of need to do something
Stroke
about that.
9, this one.
Sorry?
Stroke 9.
Still no shot. I think you're picking them on purpose.
Yeah, lovely. Lovely big high draw. That's gone a long way.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
How do they compare to the kind of PXGs that you use?
I think there's a little bit more distance in the PXGs, but I would say there's still the same forgiveness in these.
Yeah, because I mean, in relation to these, it'd be the Gen 7, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I can't fault the feel of anything in them, to be fair, so far.
I'm going to put it out there. I think they're the best looking iron probably on the market.
I was just going to say, look-wise, I think they're really, really aesthetically pleasing. Oh.
Is that like aesthetically pleasing?
I just couldn't get my little tongue going.
Do you want to talk about how far that miss it's gone, Brett, down the fairway?
Unbelievable. But we saw that on one of the earlier rolls when I missed one and not far behind you. Yeah. That's pipped mine, but...
And the couple you hit on the range as well. There was a couple of really bad strikes which did well. Yeah. Which I think certainly what people are going to want for buying this club.
Yeah, I think if you're spending this sort of money, that's what you want to be guaranteed of getting. 128, so a pitching wedge.
Can you just saw down on one of these?
I've got to hit the green to keep the pressure and the dream alive. That wasn't the one. I've chunked that.
That's the only shot where these irons aren't going to help you.
No. That's all me and not the club.
Yeah, it is. So one of the really interesting things for me here is these golf holes, we are off the forward tees, but they're still fairly long. And I mean, to have this in is quite remarkable, really. 91 yards, or metres.
Metres,
isn't it?
Metres.
So this is just that sawn off 100-yarder. So a pitching wedge for me would be about 130 with these. Can we get that versatile shot?
It was clipped and it's straight at it.
Is it long?
No.
Do you not think?
It took a big skip left.
It took a big kick, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The strike was gorgeous.
Yeah, it was. At first I thought it were going to be close.
So that's where maybe the P719 to the 770 could be a really nice concoction.
Yeah. Just short.
No, mine's pretty flag high as well. I mean, it took, I don't know what the kick was that it took, but maybe a little bit too much hook spin on it.
Let's just talk here that Brett's put in.
Not fancy it?
No, not at all. Not one down. And not where I'm chipping today.
This is a great shot.
Go! I'll do that.
Fantastic shot. Right, where did this pitching wedge pitch? Because the 7-iron I played into that hole was incredible for stopping. Could it have pitched there and spun back this way?
Yes.
I think it's done that.
You felt long, didn't you?
Yeah. So that again...
It's got to be the only explanation.
That again is fantastic stopping power, isn't it?
Yeah. Just not had the pace today, Robinson, have you?
I haven't had the pace, no. Not at all. Do you want me to go while you're...
Yeah, I'm holding this, aren't I? No, Bobby, have we?
No.
Rammed in. Love it.
I had the pace on that one, son. That's a 4.
Love it. I've got one for half then. Can I get a shot on here?
No. We're just choosing all the holes where you don't get one.
I knew something fishy was going off.
Our hotel's over there, by the way.
Can you see it?
Through the gap. This is a big putt.
Massive. How many holes are left?
Depends when it rains. We'll say 2 holes left.
Oh.
Feel for you. So this is another hole where you really wouldn't anticipate being able to hit 4-iron and be able to get to the green. It's 377 metres, so it's 400 plus yards into the wind. And really, we're just hoping, thank you very much,
no problem,
for either a really well struck one or a really, really forgiving club, or both.
Something with a bit of versatility.
Key word, isn't it?
I think it is the big word of today, versatility.
I really like that the offset's there, but I don't feel like I have to aim miles right, which with a forgiving iron I sometimes do.
Now that were crunched.
It wasn't.
Really?
And I was waiting to hear your reaction. Again, that's that necky one. And you can see here where I've hit that from. And it honestly just performs so well.
Wow.
Certainly think that.
Yeah, that honestly sounded crunched.
And that I think is what a lot of people want, isn't it? You want to be able to, especially with a 4-iron,
Yeah,
which bang smack in the middle of that fairway.
it is. Just in line with bunker, isn't it?
See the rain on the horizon again?
Yeah.
Let's hurry up.
Couldn't find a tee. Oh, left that right.
Ripped, but it's just to the right. Probably opens up. Oh, it's come back, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's kicked back in.
That's almost in the fairway now.
Yeah.
How was that?
I think that was a bit heely.
Yeah.
But again, it feels crunched when you hit it.
Yeah.
But you can tell it comes out of the heel, but it still feels soft like you've middled it.
Yeah. Well, once again, my necky one.
Yeah.
I mean, yours hit the tree, hasn't it? So
It has hit the tree, yeah. I don't know much more in him though.
No.
But a horrid shot now.
No, it's just that nice buttery fade that you've got.
Oh, that's a lovely screen on this, isn't
it?
That's delightful.
I'm a big fan.
Wow, 224. Into that cold wind.
We did say this one were going to be a struggle.
Yeah, it's a 4 again. And hope for that fade, Robinson. Hope. I'm going to try.
Those left-hand trees are looking.
Yeah, I want to fade it and try and play it a little bit lower if I can. And it's all a wish that I'm not.
Oh, that's so unlucky. That was really close to being good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it's there now.
I've not had much luck today.
Right, 200 into the wind. I know with my 4-iron I won't be getting there.
Right. So this is interesting.
Oh, it's such a shame that stayed out there because I've ripped it. I think it's short.
It is slightly short, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely turf interaction.
I think we'll leave that out again for the third shot.
The 4-iron's had a workout.
It's definitely had a workout.
Right. Take 2.
Take 2. Just the same shot,
Should
really.
be able to get there from here, though.
Should do.
Go on.
If that runs...
Run. Chip and a putt.
There's one problem in that, what you've just said.
Chip.
Correct.
Okay, Mr. Cooper, we are battling our way up this hole, it's fair to say.
We are. I'm so scared about this shot.
I would be as well. Just a little dinky pitching wedge or 9-iron.
Let's try a 9.
So I do feel like this is where having those lovely kind of forged feeling elements, like the softness, can help.
Yeah.
A lot of people think it's just, oh, I like a soft feeling iron, but actually when you're around the greens like this, having that soft element really helps.
Or you can just thin it like that.
It feels soft.
And it feels even softer.
That is awful. Use the weight of the club.
I really do try. But then, you know, when I feel like I'm getting weight at the club, I feel that's when I throw my hands. And then fucking mate annoys me.
Rotation and gravity. That was better.
Not much though. I always feel like I get there and then I chase it.
Yeah. I'm just going to go pitching wedge, I think. This is where I completely duff it now and you laugh at me.
Yeah.
Wasn't the bounce I wanted, but we'll take it. See, one of the big things for me there is, even though I'm not really happy with the chip, the distance control's perfect again.
Yeah.
Distance control's huge when it comes to irons, and especially the touchy-feely shots. Right, you kind of need this.
Yeah.
What am I going to have on my steak? Do I have onion rings?
I love onion rings.
Yeah, especially when you're buying them.
They do taste better when they're free. It had to be aggressive. That was too aggressive. Come on then. That's a great putt, that. To just step up and just drop her in. Oh.
Let's have a recap on these irons on the next tee.
Well played, sir. One day. Well, the sun's coming out.
Right, Brett, 180 yards into this gorgeous looking par 3. Let's have a quick summary on what we think of these P799s. What club are you going with?
I'm gonna hit 4 again.
4?
Yeah.
It's 170 yards.
I know, but I hit 5.
I mean 7.
Right, okay.
You hit it from back there? Oh no, you didn't
No,
hit
I
it from
didn't.
there.
I only hit it from there, and I hit it really good, and I was short with the 5. You stick with what you think, I'll stick with what I think.
No, I'm gonna go more then. Peer pressured into it. Have I got it in meters there or yards?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's yards, 182 from here.
1 what?
82.
Yeah, so it's right. That's not getting there.
Just that heavy one again, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's, that's where I put my 5 iron earlier, and I hit my 5 iron really good.
Yeah, goes to show, doesn't it?
Oh,
I knew you were going to do that.
That is good.
How good is that?
Great shot.
I think pros, everything apart from the price, which is the only con, because I think they're the perfect iron for like everyone.
Yeah, I agree.
Everyone.
I'm going to hit 1 more, just because I feel like the last couple
I was going to say the nearest pin was for dessert, so I'm glad I've put it to 10 feet.
You usually do things like that though when you've put one on green.
It's a chasey one. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed that little review of the P790 irons. Lots more to come with these clubs with comparisons and numbers and whatnot. But if you've enjoyed it, please smash that subscribe button below. Huge thanks to the guys at Millennium for hosting us today.
Been brilliant, hasn't it?
Dinner time.
Dinner time. I'm looking forward to that as well.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to
Looking forward to Bill coming. He's played one.
What's happening?
Finally.
I actually thought I'd hold that one bit. I've never ever hold a chip.
It's a fantastic stopping power again there with the 790. That's the 6 iron from 180. I actually anticipated that might release out a little bit more than that, but fantastic. Right.